In this video, I'm going to talk about how to get published. Now, before I get into all of the steps, I do just want to say that getting a book into a bookshop is incredibly competitive. It's difficult, and unfortunately, the process involves a fair amount of rejection, and none of us like hearing the word no. As well as growing a thick skin, something else you'll need is patience, because every stage of this process takes a long time. If you are a young person serious about writing, I'd suggest that rather than doing this straight away, you want to spend time working on your writing, improving it, making it the best it can be, and also entering competitions, especially those geared at young people. However, it is helpful to know what publishing involves for later. So the first step, after you've got your writing as good as it can be, is finding a literary agent. An agent is somebody who will represent you in the book world. They have brilliant contacts and they have knowledge of the business of publishing. How do you find a literary agent? The best first step is to look at a book called the Writers and Artists Yearbook. You can find this in a library or buy it in a bookshop, and it has lists of all of the literary agents. You then need to put together what is called a query package. This will typically be the first 3 chapters of your book, a synopsis, which is like a plot summary, and a covering letter introducing yourself and the book. If you are lucky to find an agent and they want to represent you, you will then work on your book with the agent and they will start approaching editors at publishing houses. If an editor says, yes, this is a book I want to publish, they will then work with you on your book, making it even better. As you're hearing, the process involves a lot of editing and a lot of working on your book, and it's not uncommon for people to be absolutely sick of their books by the time they get to the end of the process. I mentioned that it was slow earlier. I think about the quickest timeline from signing with a publishing house to a book coming out in a bookshop is around 9 months, but typically it will be a year or a year and a half. So there you have it. That is the traditional route into getting published, though there are other ways. It's lengthy, it's difficult, but it's worthwhile doing if you really believe in yourself and your writing. Good luck for the future.